Good mid-afternoon on this hot, stormy, heavy rain, thunderstorms, mid-August, late summer, sunny, but yet stormy and increasingly dark this afternoon. This is Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing. We will be live from Alanson, Michigan, northern Michigan this weekend from a boat race. We'll give you live shots from the river races Saturday and Sunday with breaking news and coin updates. This is a coin request. Mr. Greg supporting the channel, and I believe Digital Asset Dad is who this is, but I'm not sure. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'll put the links down below for my new subscribers. I don't really promote too often on how to monetarily support the channel via donations. You can do coin requests, jabroni killer, or just support the channel for the content. I'll leave that down below in this video, and it's flashing on the screen right now. My email to my PayPal and to my Cash App to support the channel. My man wanted some IOTA. When we did TN this last time, we said to watch on this upper resistance, and it appears to have broken that right here by a little bit. Now, we always start from a far out time frame to make it super simple and easy to trade this market, to try to figure out what's going on. Because if you don't know where you're coming from, you obviously don't know where you're going. And you see we have a Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing quadrant, and as we moved through and rotated, we pumped, huge pump in IOTA, and this is when this IOTA got brought to me for reviews up here, and I told everybody we had to come way down, and we have. So you see how super simple and easy that is. And then as we zoom on in, you can see the volume. I mean, there is no volume in comparison to what it was, but it's enough to pump it up, and you can see we're coming up to the 50, 100, and 200-day moving average in the blue, red, and green from bottom to top, respectively. And we're obviously in a rising channel. If we take out our industry-exclusive perching tools, you can see we have lower support. Then we hit there, to clone, and to now. And you can see we got upper resistance. And now we're running into the moving averages, right? So that would be major overhead resistance. So if I had to watch this short term in IOTA, I'd be paying attention with our price label, or price note, because you can get out of the way. Major lower support is right here at 0.9214 on this uptrending. We'll make this purple line, right? Then you have your rising wedge and your moving averages. So as the 200 starts to come up, the 100 or the 50 starts to come up, the 100 and 200 come across. You hit this twice with the big wicks. That means there's heavy sell pressure up there in the daily time frame. So now as we zoom into the 3-hour time frame for more sexy, glowing data points to make this super simple and easy to sidestep the criminal gangster cartel that have fleeced, heisted, and shysted the retail investor and have brought the average American to his knees with the printing of the money from the Fed, the market manipulators, the Ohio State University that manipulates the retail investor to the shithouse as they continue to print money and forcibly sucker you in and then dump the market on you and pull the rug out from underneath you to beat you down into a state of submission, right? So now as we work our way into the 3-hour time frame so you can sidestep that criminal gangster cartel, right? You can see them big wicks we were talking about. I mean, sell pressure. Now what's likely to happen is you start trading down and then you come into the moving average. See that? And then you retest your lower support. If we zoom out into the 4-hour time frame, we'll put a little price note up there. We'll hang that up here. So 0.9231 is your rising wedge support. And the way this works, if you break that 0.92 with some volume, right, and the momentum starts to go back bearish, right? See that? The targeted move out of this with our industry exclusive box tool is the bottom of the wedge. So once you break that wedge, if you break it down, the target is the bottom of the wedge, which with another industry exclusive price label, the midpoint of that wedge is about 0.68 would be the targeted move to break down out of this wedge. And then obviously at 0.5440, you have major underneath support that holds significance from way back there. Here, see that major significance down here. So this is in the short term what I'll be watching for to see how it's interacting with these moving averages. If the moving averages indeed do chop it back down to your underneath resistance at 0.94, or do you continue to ooze your way up as you come down, retest, hold support, hop back on these moving averages, trade back up, hit upper resistance, trade back down? Or do we just continue to trade within this channel, rising channel, which is also very possible? So you're saying, does it just follow this channel and continue to migrate up? Or does it break that 0.944 and then that 0.9212, and that would signify a crash down to 0.68? And with our industry exclusive measuring tool, if you break this critical support, you're looking at to the midpoint a 30% crash. So pay attention, Vincenzo, watch as you come back and retest this uptrending support in your rising channel right here in yellow. Make that smaller. You have to watch that there. And then also as you retest potentially later on up in this region, you got to watch that. If you break up, big pump can come. If you break this, big crash is coming. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love. Peace and love.